Ну что, дамы и господа, продолжаем наше путешествие в мире Deus Ex. Давненько мы с вами тут не виделись. Даже уже не помню, о чем остановились. Мы только прибыли в Китай. Так сказать, в поисках очередной зацепки. И кажется, мы остановились на том, что мы проникли в дом хакера. Получили очередную зацепку, и надо бы пойти по его следу. Ну, приступим. Главное не заблудиться здесь. Не там, вот там. Да, нам вообще надо. Простите. Игра нам тонко намекает, что это вообще не на этом районе. Окей, пойдем сюда. Интересная конструкция.
那些商人能帮你搞到几乎任何东西，尤其是那些不寻常的家伙。
如果你不怕死，可以去问问他们手上都有什么。
这里一切都很危险，尤其是如果你喝醉了 ，Augmented 夜间在游照地区独自行走。
对呀，我也一直听说这边的人时常失踪。你真的认为受害者跟这些事件有关？
谁知道呢？不过你要是想安全点，就待在俱乐部里。这里酒吧的老板专门关照从上城区来这里找乐子的人。
钱让鬼推磨。
Какая прелесть. Диалог о том, как исчезают люди в этом районе.
Yes, many business people from.
The Hive is a members only club, Lao Wai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money?
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Похрен, чё, косарь.
Here, take it.
Thank you, sir. Here is your membership card. Welcome to the Hive. I'm sure you will enjoy our establishment.
У нас еще 7000. Гулять так гулять.
That's right, Bell Tower. They're the cops around here in case you didn't know it. They're here to put an end to corruption. And I can get them here in seconds because my dad works for them.
Wow, that's cool. So if I call you next week, can you get me on the guest list? And the cover charge here is highway robbery.
You've got to be kidding me. The owner of the most popular club in Hengsha has his office in a smelly old basement?
Mr. Tong is conscious of his roots. He likes everyone he does business with to be conscious of them too.
Right. And on the plus side, if a business associate displeases him, a basement is much more private.
You said it, I didn't. But I advise you not to repeat it to just anyone. I only mention it because I'm trying to score.
Good luck with that.
Окей, мы получили подсказку о том, что владелец нас сидит в подвале.
You got a favorite poison?
О, выпьем бродячего пса.
I'll try the Slumdog.
On a budget, big player? The label might not look like much, but the taste is even worse. Enjoy.
Окей. Действительно, почему бы не хватать места в инвентаре, если у меня он забит гранатами? Да больно
What can I
надо
get
было.
you?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
Как туда попасть-то? По-любому здесь что-нибудь. Ага. Так, у нас есть код подвала. Бестактно можем зайти в туалет женский. И само собой ничего интересного тут не видеть, кроме того, что здесь есть вентиляционный люк. Ладно, мы это запомним на будущее.
只是我还是今晚的酒速度太高了。
我的确是这么想。
It's gone. My pocket secretary.
对，那又怎样？
那个怎样？就在楼上走的那个，
穿迷彩服的那个，你开什么玩笑？
我懂。
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
Так, пока что феромоны мы не можем использовать. Но можем воспользоваться пока подсказками, чтобы использоваться одним из ответов. Что мы о нем знаем? Что он у нас уверенный в себе, практичный и испытывает зависть, а также любит водить людей за нос, используя ложную информацию. Жажда наживы в этом человеке сильнее нежелания что-либо
Are
делать.
you done?
Да погоди ты, еще не закончил. Так. Но раз жажда наживы, значит, можно заострить внимание.
You expect me to fall for that? Small-timers don't attract this much attention. They don't have bell tower soldiers staking out their apartments. Van Bruggen's pissed off somebody big. and there's no way Tom's going to ignore that kind of development in his town.
You're smarter than you look. Yeah. Tong is keeping a close eye on things. Like you said, he's no fool. Van Bruggen is the hottest thing in town right now. But nobody in Hengshot is going to let an outsider in on the action, especially not a Guaido. You don't know the rules of the game around here.
Можем активировать феромон. Так, у него преобладает альфа и бета. Следовательно, с омегой у него все пусто. Ну, давайте попробуем обаяние. Потому что если мы используем миротворение, а это использует альфа, поскольку у него бета тоже доминирует, то это может нам подпортить, так сказать, уговор. Поэтому попробуем, рискнем обаяние. Я потому что до конца не понял, как пользоваться этой долбанутой системой на авось.
I'm getting sick of this. If you don't agree to let me see Tong now in private, then that bodyguard over there is gonna get to earn his pay. And I'm betting he won't reach you in time.
He won't have to, Xiaobie-san, because I've got a few tricks up my own sleeve. Get out of my club now!
Ну, что ж. Так. Может, у нас задание какое-нибудь изменилось? Владелец... В принципе, можно послать его к черту. И попробовать по вентиляции сейчас куда-нибудь пробиться. А что, по вентиляции считается выходом, что ли? А, нет. Окей. Серьезно? Оу. Что, мина? О, блин. Ну так пугать-то. Так, ясно, понятно. Это просто был запасной вход. Да, опять с ним поговорить.
You got a favorite poison?
Tong wasn't upstairs.
He wasn't? You checked the lounge and he wasn't there?
No, and I really need to see him. Where is he?
Sometimes you have to prove yourself to Tong first. But today could be your lucky day, Lao Wei. Because I just might be able to help you out with that.
Is that so? And just how much is this help likely to cost me?
That all depends on you, my friend. I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem, it involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it might just get you what you want. You interested?
Так. Грязная работа по вымогательству денег из женщин. Которые задолжали. Это какого хрена?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So, We helped her out, gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart, assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does, and that's where you come in. Bow Tower set up a surveillance network around town, a series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link in Wayfinder package in those fancy OGs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Прелестно. Сперва выслеживаем, а потом вымогаем деньги. Насколько низко еще опуститься?
Buddy Les never pays to get into the hive.
Does he know one of the bouncers?
No. That cheap son of a bitch knows the secret way in through the back alley. But when you share it with the rest of us, I don't think so. Asshole.
Forget it, man. It's getting chilly out here. Finish that cig so we can go back inside.
А я нашел изнутри. Что-то мне подсказывает, что мне не сюда. А может и ну, надо же все-таки сюда. Ладно. Хорошо. Как скажете. Сюда, сюда. Правда, немножко заблудился что-то. Ладно.
Hello.
Там куда-то туда.
这个人真犟。
Итак, господи, шары долблюсь.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
Да, легко. Если у нас что-нибудь полезное. Кредиты, окей.
Access granted.
One down, 2 to go, my friend.
Конечно. Мне же больше заняться-то нечем. Бродить по крышам и взламывать антенны. там, боясь не разбиться чертовой бабушки. Ну а тут 200 кредитов. Вау.
Access granted.
Ну,
Good. Second relay is down. Only one remaining.
200 кредитов тоже деньги. Ага, вот нашел. Куда-то туда. Ха-ха-ха. Да, мне тоже смешно. Точно. Еще бы чуть-чуть, и сейчас бы была драка. Так, сколько помню, я тех двоих жив... Да, вырубил. Лежать себе спокойненько и спят. Точно так же 200 опыт.
Access granted.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon.
Как скажешь.
And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
Как скажешь, дружище, как скажешь. А, это здесь, что ли, где-то? Правда? Окей. Тут так, тут. Ладно, не натолкнуться на... Черца. На охрану. Неловко выйдет. Никогда не понятно, наверх или... Ага. Замечательно. Здравствуй, барышня. Тронный пистолет. Как щедро с вашей стороны. Больше ничего нет? Ну ладно. А нет, погоди-ка. Комнатка есть. Да ладно. Неужели у тебя больше ничего нет? Да, быть такого не... Ну, давай.
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
Ни хрена.
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
Ладно, уточним побольше информации, сколько они просят.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
Ну, так-то на самом деле в ее словах есть доля правды. Либо ее уговаривать, либо ей помочь. В принципе, у меня есть код от подвала. А поскольку мне какая нахрен разница, я все равно убивать не могу. Ладно, хрен с тобой. Можем.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen, but I'll try.
Who the hell is that?
Твою ж налево. Серьезно? Я надеюсь, это автосохранение после диалога. Не в тот момент, когда меня заметили. Пиздец. Так.
I told you already. I won't pay. What?
Listen,
You would.
don't thank.
Ну все, отлично, да. Ах. Давай уже изыди отсюда. Ядрить я незаметный. Да ну хрен с тобой. Сам напросился. Лежи теперь здесь. А, уж никого там нету желающих меня заметить. Надо было шокером долбануть, на самом деле. Хотя бы он меня заметил. Ой, простите. Вот что-то мне подсказывает, что вот я зря стараюсь все вот эти вот попытки быть незамеченным, если... Точнее, нет, даже не так. Вот я вот сейчас стараюсь пройти игру, будучи пацифистом и без обнаружения, но при этом в конце игры мне скажут то, что соси писос, ты где-то успел проебаться. Ах. Ой, пропустил. Занимательно, что меня выгнали якобы из клуба, но при этом я могу спокойно дальше заходить. И никто мне ничего не скажет.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
This woman, Jaya. Tell me again what you want from her.
Only the money she owes. Payment for an upgraded social enhancement chip we got for her. Thanks to you, we now know she's hiding in an apartment building in the residential district, the Hengsha Court Gardens.
I know the place. Had to get into it once already.
Second time's always the charm.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guaylo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
5000!
You're a real scumbag. Forget it.
Harsh words like these might hurt my feelings. Now, go cry somewhere else.
Я, конечно, альтруист и все такое, но, блядь, 5000. Не, подруга, извини. Но, как говорится, 5000 на дереве не растут. Мне, конечно, особо некуда. Да ну хрен с ним. Ладно. Еще накоплю. Всегда так.
You got a favorite?
Hey,
You found.
I want... You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. I'll put in a good word for you with Tong. He's in his office downstairs. The guys will let you through.
Дверь с 5-уровневым замком. Что же там может быть? Так, что у нас тут есть? О, косарик, который, в принципе, я могу окупить. Понеслась. Окей.
Access granted.
Так-то лучше. Опа. Спрашивается, а нахуя? Твоишь налево. А что что-нибудь есть? Ой.
喜欢这里的设备吗？是高科技啊！好，我不接受点歌的，我可是艺术家。
Окей. Теперь у нас есть код доступа к сейфу в комнате охраны. Еще на какой-то хрень я зашел в отдельное отделение. Видимо, только ради одной бутылки вина. Интересно, а если мы сделаем вот так? Будет касцена или нет? Эх. Увы. Ну да ладно.
You see this? And to screw it up in the fourth, I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
You're Tong?
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Так, одну минуту. Продолжаем. Не, а почему бы и нет? Я хочу отработать свои вложения. Точнее, не отработать, а возместить. О, свои вложения. 5000. 5000, чтобы сюда зайти. Я хочу из этого места выжить все по максимуму.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the Triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No. Don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Не, я могу сюда прийти? Ну ладно, как скажешь, чё. И... А, ко мне все дружелюбны. Скорее всего, это и есть комната охраны. Нет. Может, так я смогу проникнуть? Бывает. Хотя бы что-нибудь полезное это есть. Ладно, секретарь. Что ж, чувак, не вышло у тебя выпутаться. Все-таки, где же тогда комната охраны? Поход в канализацию. Нет? Еще одна книжечка. Восемь, 9, 5, 3. Люблю денежки. Они сильно расстроятся, если я прям у них в глазах буду взломать не ПК. Второй и первый уровень. Так. Ну, я не хочу рисковать своей жопкой. Поэтому сперва сохранимся, прежде чем начать взламывать. Насколько они расстроятся данному факту. Так, вирус бомба. 100 кредитов. Ага. Так, маршрут. Ага. О, вот они торопятся.
Access granted.
Ну, а тут что у нас есть? Стоп-червь, 100 кредитов. Да чтоб тебя.
Access granted.
Ладно. Ладно, что у нас тут с почтой? Строить. Так, босс, Чунь говорит, что у него огромная заначка техники. Вообще, все это возможно. Речь устрой, все, скажи ему, что пришел один. Понятно. Ночь драк. А так-то, если подумать, если она реально наебала меня и использовала этот же имплант, чтобы, так сказать, надавить на мою жалость, то что ой-ой-ой, я такая вся бедная и несчастная, и вообще из бедной семьи, а весь мир такой несправедлив. Блядь, так вот как это работает. Сука. Даже в игре меня наебывают. Ну да ладно. Моя совесть чиста. А зачем я сюда пришел? Скажите мне. Я слишком неуверенный в себе хакер. О.
Access granted.
Использовал стоп-червь, чтобы получить стоп-червь. Размен, такой размен. Мой дневник. Чудзянь. Почти исповедь сантехника это. О. Ух, чуть не попался. Компьютер. Ломаемый компьютер. О. 200 кредитов, вирус бомба.
Access granted.
Что у нас тут есть? Мистер Чоу. Я уже третий раз замечаю. Короче, ничего полезного. Так что надеюсь, что хоть в сейфе, блять, ничего полезного. Стоп, червь, минус бомба. Так, нам надо продумать звук.
Access granted.
Что у нас тут? Гифтный чип на 1000. Что ж, это очень щедрое пожертвование, сэр.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Так, бета и омега.
Malik,
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Ничему нас жизнь не учит.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Вот так всегда. Хочешь справедливости, а потом появляются деньги, и справедливость куда-то исчезает.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poisoned, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Ладно, не будем уж провоцировать про награды там всякое такое.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Хрен с тобой.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Limb Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, limb details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Ничему на жизни учит. По жизни альтруист. Лицейский отчет. Что он нам скажет? Туния. Так, что-то еще было. Электронная книга. Новая жертва высоких крыш. Я думаю, молодая женщина стала летней. Короче, понятно, все упорно начали переводить все стрелки. Мол, это не мы, и вообще это все безопасность виновата. Простите.
You come to Hengsha for a good time? Here I am.
Как-нибудь в другой раз. Мисуми. Отец очень за тебя переживает. Он говорит, что твой дядя был Хэнша по делам и проходил проверить тебя. Жизнь.
帅哥，Want a party? I can go all night, tall boy.
Ах, если бы. Увы, рейтинг игры не позволяет мне продолжить наш диалог. Он позволяет мне только проникать в частную собственность и заниматься грабежом. Код офиса. Судя по преступлению на... Простите. Отель Элис Гарден. Замечательно.
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady.
Так. Как-то грустненько даже. Смертная записка. Итак, мы очистили все.
Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron sealing and geothermal management.
И еще обчистить.
我觉得你这个人很不错，不过
Ох. Новости путешественника. Дорогая мама, надеюсь, это письмо застанет тебя в здоровом здравии. Очень скучаю. М-м-м.
实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡觉。
但是，你家呀，
Что ж. Неплохо. Совсем неплохо. Так-то лучше. Так, тут у нас что? Ничего.
It's time that we as a species stepped up to make
Все так похожи друг на друга.
Through a combination of iron seeding and geothermal.
我搞不懂为什么 TA 找不到人来这里。
它火热的气息会把你烧焦的。
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earthseeker experiences trouble, Eliza. And it's
Нам сюда.
“您是来横沙做手？”
这是我唯一可以肯定的。
哎，非常可悲。但是要在横沙往上爬，就需要加强装备。
我一般不和陌生人说话。You speak English?
我喜欢你的装
I've been
置。
waiting for a long time for this surgery.
这个城市是知名的 argumentation， 您是来横沙做手中心。
А, вот он.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Интересно, тут есть что-нибудь, что можно спиздить? По всей видимости, нет. Тогда зачем я вообще могу сюда заходить? Если честно, я даже не запомнил, куда мне надо идти. Ну, к счастью, есть мини-карта.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
Я только делаю, что трачу свои деньги. Так, что у нас тут есть? Повреждение кожи черепа, линейная группа повреждения правой части черепа, линейная
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Ей! Проникновение со взломом. Все как я люблю. Пацифизм под добродушие. С элементами проникновения. Со взломом.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify through a combination of iron sealing and geothermal management.
И вот я каким-то образом через пикули должен был выйти сюда, чтобы найти запасной вот луп. Замечательно. И вот мне сюда. Ха-ха-ха-ха. это за интересное местечко с сейфом?
Access granted.
И ради чего мы сюда проникали? Ради 400 кредитов. Почему бы и нет? Я не так много сил потратил, чтобы вскрыть этот замок. И получил за это 400 кредитов на халяву. Я бы даже сказал, что это почти что равноценный обмен. Опять не лезь на крышу. Я и даже не сюда. Удобная штука. И даже энергия не живет. Третий уровень. Так, что у нас тут есть? Стоп-червь. 200 кредитов. А? Что за... Блять, я еще и...
Access granted.
Так-то лучше. Так, что тут у нас есть интересного? Нам нужно найти тут улики. И по каким-то мистическим причинам я ничего не могу здесь использовать.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Я могу все использовать.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Что тут у нас есть еще?
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Конечно же, взлом. Так, что тут у нас есть? Стоп, червь. О, опыта.
Access granted.
Оу! Так, что у нас тут есть? Привет, баба. Куча непонятных слов. Так, сын мой, посмотри время твое понятие.
Malik, it looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything. Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Окей. Идем, как говорится, в Ули. В Ули. Идем в Ули.
What are you doing down here?
Какая прелесть. Патроны для моего шокера.
Have you seen Ning lately?
Так. Так, одну секунду. Прошу прощения, продолжим.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
Ага, теперь еще и найти его надо. А.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Because unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report itself was falsified. Why else would that be, if not to cover up a weak alibi?
Man, you gotta be kidding me. That's some weak-ass shit right there.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation. Something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? Lim. Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee, but only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
Вот так вот.
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my god, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Жалко девчонку, конечно, жалко. Тю-тю-тю-тю, 300 кредитов.
Access granted.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Что ж там такое интересно?
Jensen.
Malik?
Well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee. Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2...
Malik.
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Что может быть хуже твоей бывшей? Ее верная подруга. Просто замечательно. Так. Ладно, разобравшись всей этой занимательной историей, возвращаемся обратно в капсульный отель. Так это и есть Элис Гарден. Так это что получается?
我听说他们想把改变回原来那种普通的旅馆。
那我们这些租房的怎么办？
Офис Элис Гарден. Это что получается? Это у меня был бы ключ доступа. Ключ доступа к этой дверце, что ли, к этому офису, который вот так вот легко взламывался. Эх. Нам нужно наверх.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing it is to modify as soon as the installation.
I just don't understand how a city can grow to a point where there can be so many people and so many jobs.
We've been abandoned. Who wants to open a business?
Воровство у всех на виду. И всем насрать при этом.
Can't blame you. Just don't become a harvester. Can still be friends.
Сотка тут, сотка там. И вот патроны. Действительно, почему бы и нет? Дорогой дневник. О, люблю такие вещи. Сегодня дети стучали в мою дверь, вывели меня из себя, они кричали хиком на дворник, стучали, скребли на дверь, чтобы привлечь мое внимание. Думаете, дети, женщины, живущие в конце коридора, меня раздражает их гортавый выговор. Мне был хороший день, я сидел на своем обычном месте, наслаждался видом из окна. Люди выглядят такими грустными и потерянными. Когда я не злюсь на них, мне их жаль. Кто-то позвонил мне сегодня 16:18, это шокировало меня. Никто не должен был меня беспокоить. Остаток дня я пытался выяснить, была ли это случайность. Мне не нравятся такие дни, они меня нервируют и путают. И я замерз, никак не мог согреться, очень холодно. Приготовил себе тарелку мисо супа, но это не помогло. Иногда мне кажется, что моя кровь более жидкая, чем у остальных людей. Прошлой ночью мой сосед много шумел. Он играл свою страденческую музыку на дьявольской громкости. Мне кажется, это все для того, чтобы заглушить крики подружки, которые он избивает. Если бы мне не нужно было оставаться здесь, я бы научил его хорошим манерам. Думаю, он из Средней Азии. Какой-то часть... Еще практически ничего полезного мы не узнали, кроме того, что у него сосед, который слушает какую-то сатаническую музыку и, возможно, избивает свою подругу. Идем напротив. Соточка тут, соточка там. Пистолет тут. О май, можно ли присоединиться?
You look for person, right? No other reason for staying. So the guy in capsule 143 left his pod door open. Yeah, so I couldn't help but sneak a look inside. And? He has so much stuff lying around. It's incredible. I could have snatched an e-book or two, but I held back.
Oh, you should have. At least then we'd have some juicy reading material.
О, карманный секретарь. А, он тут живет. Окей.
Contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about Guam. Here's what the man had to say.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Serif, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running the mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this, you tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru. Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Serif's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Serif was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Let me guess. You're gonna tell me where to get one.
Hey, I'm always prepared. There's a certain security guard, likes to dabble with the ladies. You'll find him at the Hung Hua Hotel top floor corner room. Sneak in, snatch the card while he's otherwise engaged, and bring it back here so I can code it with the biometrics in your passport.
I was there when you flatlined that Mo, Van Bruggen. You think I'm gonna trust you?
You have to if you want that evidence. Now run along, Sarif man, and don't get too distracted watching the action.
Уж эта анимация. Прям мечта графа-дрочера. Это, конечно, по большому счету насрать, но даже на мой взгляд это кажется достаточно смешным.
Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean
Нас отправили что-то делать. Ищите доступ к Таю медику. Ван Брюгер говорит, что так что сказать это мне никому из охранников. Парень, которого я ищу, сейчас какое-то время в борделе. Отлично, мы направляемся в бордель. Кто не любит посещать бордели в наше время? Бордель так бордель. А вот постеры здесь миленькие.
Sorry, but for the service you want, you damn well better believe I'm getting my full amount of credits.
Sweet pea. I can hardly make my rent this month.
Join the club, sweet pea.
Китайский такой смешной. Он больше похож на такое сочетание детской раздражительности. Не, даже не детской раздражительности, скорее детского вымогательства. Так, что тут у нас есть из того, что я могу спиздить? Электронная книга, сердца и стали. Сперва мы сохранимся. Не просто потому, что я сейчас собираюсь что-то взломать. Потому что неплохой прогресс у нас был. Ну, еще потому что я буду собирать взломать что-то. Так, 100 кредитов. А, нет, 100 кредитов, 100 опыта. Ну что ж.
Access granted.
Что ж. 100 кредитов. О, компьютер. Что нам даст компьютер? Компухтер нам даст 200 кредитов. Вирус.
Access granted.
Ну, ладно, камеры тоже здесь ни к
I
чему.
wouldn't go upstairs if I were you.
Why not? Wait, don't tell me. May and Edgar going at it again?
Yep. And you know what that means.
Yeah. Edgar in a bad mood. Shame, too, because he can be sweet when he wants to.
I'm always amazed by what May gets away with.
Well, she's earned the right to talk back from time to time. When you've been around as long as she has, you know, she practically ran this place before Chan showed up.
I wish she still did.
You and me both, girl.
Что-то интересненькое. Мне что-то подскажет, что я сейчас буду втянут в какой-то скандал.
你可真性感，我爱死你了。
哟，你每次喝醉酒都这么说，但是呢，你酒醒之后却马上回你老婆那了。
闭嘴！就算你也爱我，
只要你给我钱，我就会永远爱你。
Эх.
Is this your first time here, American?
Best girls in the city.
Oh no, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May. Hey mister, you think you could go in there and pretend to be a customer? It might break up the fight.
I told you, I am not getting arguments. Not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make a lot of money.
Then tell customers to get themselves augmented and they can go fuck themselves.
I'm sure some already have. May, look.
No. End of talking. It's too dangerous. I'm not changing myself for someone else's pleasure.
This isn't the end of the discussion. You'll get the surgery done if you want to keep working. Think about that. My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police, or soldier, someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Сказал, что он мне заплатит? Мне нужны подробности. Вы говорите, что мне нужно заплатить? О какой сумме идет речь?
You said you can pay. How much are we talking here?
If you free Ning, I will pay good. 1,000 credit. More if you're willing to help again.
What do you need me to do?
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. There, they're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had to deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hansa, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire pure breeds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The police leave Lower Hansa to Bell Tower, and Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear there's little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropazine. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the Harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Как я уже сказал, по-любому меня втянут в какую-нибудь ублюдскую историю. Ладно, пойдем на крышу, поговорим с каким-то мерзким человечешкой.
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning.
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
Your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
I gotta make sure she's okay first. She'll be a lot more valuable to me and you if she's alive and in one piece, if you know what I mean.
I get it. Smart businessman you are. Okay. I'll tell you. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district. But listen, I didn't say anything, right?
Эх, тряпка. Думаю, прежде чем сперва выполним все побочные задания, а уже потом займемся основным. Вообще, я думаю, что сперва мы... Я хотел сказать умная и познавательно, но сбился с мысли. Почему-то я решил, что я смогу через канализацию срезать путь. Так, мне точно не в улей надо. Господи Иисусе, почему я вообще в канализации? А, да хрен с ним, выйти через улей. Чоп, 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 чоп.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch.
Все еще вещает увлекательное признание. Да блядь. Ой, прости, прости, прости. Это было слишком.
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lawai.
Окей, окей, ладно. Опять что-нибудь придумаем. Привет, прямо от босса. Новый код в комнате девочек. 5377. Что ж, кодка? Yeah.
Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
У него сейчас такое лицо было. Стерва, лучше бы ты мне просто дала что-нибудь или себя. Но, увы. Ну что, сучки? Давайте-ка вы побудете вместо девочек. В этой чисто мужицкой тусе. Вот так. Наслаждайтесь. Главное, что я при этом даже не спалился.
Ning, did you find her?
Да, нашел.
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
Once Chan is gone, what will you do? Won't some other drug lord turned pimp take advantage of your vulnerability?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire them to protect us. It should be more than enough, and I can trust them.
Why does his death need to look like a suicide?
I've made threats against Chan in the past. Because you helped Ning, if anything happens to Chan now, his harvester friends will think we are responsible. I do not want that to happen.
Tell me about Diamond Chan.
He's a monster. At first, he forced my girls to take drugs until they be addicted. It made them easy to control and dependent on him. But now, with cheap black market augmentations and customers with augmentation fantasies, it is even worse.
The leashing you spoke of earlier.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments are just another form of control. The girls can always be tracked, and the need for neuropathy means they will not run away.
Да уж. А что мне за это будет?
What kind of payment is involved?
Double what I gave you for rescuing Ning, if you make certain we are rid of Chan for good.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansa is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture without resorting to murder.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Meaning I could plant drugs on him.
Not on him. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me. I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
Вот это другой разговор. То убийство не входит в мои планы прохождения.
I'll do it.
Good. I'll give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hansa is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs.
Я уж чуть не испугался.
Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked him out. When you are done, return to me and I will contact my friend in the police. He will do the rest.
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around. But be careful. Even alone, Chan is dangerous.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder. Any suspicion will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps. Which means strictly hand-to-hand submission shouldn't be a problem.
That is good, yes. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
Так. Ладно, думаю, это будет отличным завершением. Если мы найдем выход. Ага, вот. Нет, нам сюда. Так, оружие, да, пользоваться нельзя. Нужно проникнуть и вырубить его ручками. Как говорится, в целом ничего нового. Надо послушать, как он ворчит. Ох. Люблю, когда люди злятся из-за моих поступков. Спокойной ночи. Подбросить наркотики. Дашь себе подбросить наркотики. Мой юный авантюрист. В принципе, а так вот. Ага. Ага. Вот. Эх. Было как-то слишком легко. Довольно неловко получается. Такой сидишь у себя дома, никого не трожь, потом хоп, ты отключился. А потом просыпаешься, окруженный копами, а у тебя на столе пачка наркоты.
Has Chan been taken care of?
I planted the drugs and left him unconscious in his apartment. Your friend should have no trouble with the arrest.
I will contact him immediately. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done, but here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it. 喂，健，是没？都好了，他做了。是，谢谢，祝你好运。You have saved not just me, Mr. Jensen, but all the girls here from a fate worse than death.
Так, ладно, сейчас тогда разберемся с карточкой.
Jensen, you got any news yet? You know I hate being left in the dark.
Yeah, I found Van Bruggen. Looks like the Tai Young Medical Corporation hired him and the Mercs to destabilize us.
TYM? They already have the lion's share of the global augmentation market. Why use Van Bruggen?
In order to get that share. Hopefully I'll be able to prove it once I get this smart card back to Van Bruggen.
You need backup, let me know.
Так, ладно. Думаю, выйдем отсюда и на сегодня пока закончим. Потому что, насколько я помню, там впереди будет очень лютая заварушка, которая мне займет личное время. Поэтому мы сохранимся и продолжим в следующий раз. Ну, а на сегодня все. Спасибо всем, кто заглядывал, присутствовал. Ну и, в общем, до встречи.